everybody, it's me again, it's May. Today I wanted to talk to you about gardening. Relevant ba ang gardening during COVID times? Yes, it is. Because today I wanted to show you yung mga vegetables that we can very easily propagate sa balcony natin if we are into gardening. You know, even if we're not into gardening, you should not intimidate us because madali lang naman talaga siya. All we need to know is ano ba yung temperaments ng mga halaman, what are their needs. Mayroon talaga mga halaman that they are much more faster to grow than others. Yung iba kasi very sensitive at padrama talaga yung ibang halaman. But may mga ibang halaman, mga chill lang sila, no? So in this video today, I'm gonna show you ano yung mga halaman na yun, they can be very easily found and propagate. Now, if you have a balcony, this would be a good time for you to utilize yung balcony mo and make some pocket gardens in there, mga vegetable, no? And you know what I realized today sa lockdown na to, and most of us, we cannot really go out very easily now. We have to get a permit, you know, and then before we can go to the grocery, and only for essential things. But I found that yung lockdown na to, it has, you know, made me realize na it's better for me to plant more vegetables than ornamental plants. Because right now, yung balcony ko, I have 1/3 of it is only vegetables. And the rest of it are ornamental plants. But they're very good ornamental plants. Like if you see at the back, and then may mga snake plants ako dyan, they are very good for oxygen. They're indoor plants. Okay, so yung mga, if you don't have a dirt, nabibili naman siya sa grocery. Meron silang bags of dirts there. I meant soil, yung dirt soil. And yun, you can buy them there. And so, kuha lang kayo ng mga pots. Maybe you can use some recycled cans and butasan niya sa ilalim. And then you can plant. Okay, so if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, click like and share yung channel ko. And don't forget the notification button because I make videos na mga, it's about lifestyle and it's about women empowerment. And I also do a lot of faith-based videos. And yun. And so I hope that you enjoy. And if you have any comment or question, oh yeah, by the way, later on I'm gonna do a video on successful container gardening because I think I have been very successful in creating container gardening, especially now that here we live in residential flats and some of us have balconies, some of us we don't. And so but some of us we like gardening, even some little plants, or some of us start to think about gardening. And so I would like to give you a few tips of how I became successful sa aking munting container gardening activity, which has helped me, you know, it's very therapeutic. Okay, so let's get on with it, and I hope that you like the video. Yan. So, I just want to show you kung ano yung nasa garden ngayon. So, itong lockdown na to, most of us is nasa bahay. Even, you know, we're working nasa bahay tayo. So, ako meron akong balcony at meron akong garden. Ito yung garden ko. Yes, so that's Bentley. And half of that is covered with parquet flooring na I bought in Ace Hardware. And the other half part of it here, ito yung artificial grass. And so on that side, yun yung mga more of the veggies that I have. And then if we go dito sa side na ito, dito ko nilalagay yung mga flowering plants ko. And these are the couple of succulents, or 3 of them, that remain. Because previously I had this whole strip is succulent siya. But then again, medyo nahirapan ako sa mga cactus, so I stop it. Even this cactus, when you touch this, meron siyang mga fibers that will stick to your finger. So natatanggal lang siya if you use yung duct tape. But otherwise, pag hindi siya tanggal, medyo masakit siya. By the way, this is a grandfather cactus kasi meron siyang buhok. Okay, so what I want to show you today is this one. I planted this, and this is new. And you might ask me, where did you get these plants? I actually bought this from the grocery, dun sa, either you can buy them sa Spinneys or you can buy them sa Carrefour. They sell this sa isang pack. This whole of it, isang pack yan. They cost 5 dirhams. So actually sa isang pack, madaming puno actually. Maraming puno. So this is just one pack and I separated them into 3 pots. And ito nga, so I used my old pot. So this one has multiple stems. This one I planted only one, and the rest of those is nandito. So yung basil actually is one of the most easiest plant to propagate sa balcony mo. And even you can put it indoor, basta malapit lang siya sa araw. Okay, so at the moment I have the two basil trees, two basil plants. Kaya lang medyo ano na siya, medyo matanda na siya, and it has started to flower. Kaya the taste ng leaves niya is a little bit different. They can tend to be very strong and bitter now. Ayan. So the other one that I want to show you is itong kangkong. Kangkong is very easy to propagate sa backyard mo. Itong kangkong na to, I bought this from Almaya. Yung mga bunch na nabibili na parang ginugulay. So ito siya. What I normally do with this, I have actually, let me show you before I go here. Let me show you my other kangkong. Itong kangkong na to is another variety. Medyo upright siya. And I have another one over there na different variety siya. He's more of parang nagva-vine. Actually ito, kita mo nagva-vine siya umakit na nga siya doon over there. At one time umakit siya dito sa puno. So ito mga halaman na veggies, madali talaga siyang itanim, and you can propagate them sa backyard mo. And so pag may mga lockdown, sometimes you cannot go out, at least meron ka nakukuhang vegetables sa balcony mo. Kung may balcony ka, you can use that. Isang part of it, may mga space na pwede mong gawin. Tanim ka ng halaman because it's very important. And I've already harvested from these two plants. And gawa ko ng crispy kangkong. And you can do yung mga sinigang, nilaga, and that's very good for that. So this one, what I normally do with the kangkong is that before I plant them, I would submerge them. Ilulublub ko muna siya sa water, maybe 3 or 4 days para lang lumabas yung roots niya. And I found that the way for me to expedite yung paglabas ng roots is sinasubmerge ko sa water at nilalagyan ko siya ng konting cinnamon. So yun yung nagpapabilis magpalabas ng roots. Pag lumabas na yung roots niya, and then ilalagay ko na siya sa soil. So as you can see, pag nagtatanim ng kangkong, you don't actually take off all the leaves, no? So magtira tayo ng konti when we plant the kangkong because parang it helps in the photosynthesis ba yun? It helps in the life of the plants. So there. Ito yung parsley. This is yung curly leaf parsley. And you can use this sa mga pasta, sa mga soup. Just the other night, nagluto ako ng potato soup and ginarnish ko ito. But it serves just not only for garnishing, pero nakakadagdag siya sa lasa. Ngayon yung parsley, you can always buy them sa supermarket, and madali lang siyang itanim actually. So what I find with this parsley is that kapag nagtatanim tayo nito, and I think for most of the plants, no, we try to ilagay natin siya sa malaking pot. Like this is malaking pot siya, no, because yung soil, pag malaki yung pot niya at marami siyang soil yan, hindi siya madaling mag-drain out. So hindi siya madaling mag-dry out, kumbaga. So mas madami siyang moisture na nagre-retain doon sa soil. So hindi maganda yung nakikita natin, yung mga small pot, yung mga cute lang na small cans na nandun sila. It's not really healthy for them. If you have a big pot na like this, siguro mga 30 centimeters diameter ito. But look at this. They will flourish more easily kasi parang na-encourage sila mag-flourish ng mas madami. So this is, I think, the first successful curly leaf na na parsley ko. I had the other one that's flat leaf, pero it's not as sturdy as the curly leaf. Anyway, both of them pwede naman magamit sa cooking. Ito naman, for mga sauces, I have the sili. Pwede rin itong matanim. And actually, itong mga vegetables na to, we always have, they're always available in Satwa Garden Center or Dubai Garden Center. Para mga plantlings lang sila, and you can just grow them. I mean, you don't have to, hindi mo na kailangang pahirapan yung sarili mo na mag-start from the seed. Because they sell yung mga maliit na plantlings, tapos palalakihin mo na lang siya, alagaan mo siya, so they can have all these mga fruits at sa mga, like this sa sili. Itong sili nito, for example, never stop bearing fruit. Parati siyang kita mo meron na naman siya meron naman siya ng mga flowers. Talagang itong particular one, it never stop flowering, it never stop bringing forth all this sili. Kaya lang hindi ko siya masyadong nagagamit. So yung mga sili talagang nagda-dry na lang siya. Look at this one is dry. Tapos yung mga ganyan, yan. And I also do have tomato. And ang kagandahan ng tomato is that actually this one I bought this tomato sa Dubai Garden Center. Malaki na siya ng ganyan, and inalagaan ko lang siya. And pabubungahin ko lang siya, and then ayan, so meron akong steady supply of tomatoes. Ito sun-ripen na itong tomato na to. Ayan, so tomato is a very good staple vegetable in your garden. Itong mint right now is kakaprune ko lang nito kasi humaba na yung yung mga tendrils niya. Naglalakad kasi yung mga mint. The mint is also one of the easiest to propagate in your And where do I use the mint? Kapag for my drinks, for my teas, ang nakaka-refresh yung feeling niya. So, if I need it, magpa-pluck lang ako dito sa balcony, and then I have my mint. Yan, mga pang fresh drinks yan. Maganda siya. Okay, ito naman is oregano. It's more of, siguro ginagamit din ito. I haven't ginagamit ito sa cooking. But I know that oregano is more for the cough, yung parang medicinal herb siya. So, actually, one time my friend was looking for oregano. Sabi niya, gusto ko lang bumili ng oregano. I don't want to plant it, but I just want to buy the pot and then cut it and gawin ko medicine para sa ubo ng apo ko. And it so happened na nung tinanong niya sa akin kung meron ako, I didn't have any. So sometime after, bumili na ako ng oregano just in case she would need one again. So, ayan. I'm sure ginagamit ito sa cooking. Meron ng mga recipe for sure. This for cooking. And this one naman is sa sili din to. The funny thing about this sili is that actually violet siya, para siyang talong na maliit. Like this. Tapos, nagiging red siya, but it's I suppose when it's ready, it turns red. So, parang plum na sili siya. And hindi ko na siya masyado nagagamit. It looks to me like parang pang-ornamental ko lang. But for sure, nagagamit din ito. Edible din siya. Sili din talaga siya. Kaya lang, wala si Mami para gumawa ng sinamak. We call that in Ilonggo, yung sinamak. Yung para siyang vinegar with lots of silis inside na masarap siyang pang sausaw. So that's it. Ito yung aloe vera, and yung aloe vera madali rin siyang itanim sa balcony. Madali siya mag-propagate, madali siyang dumami, and marami siyang use. I would normally use this on my scalp, at also pag may burn. You can use this to soothe yung burn. The thing with the aloe vera, pag tinanim mo yan, is that ayaw nitong ayaw niyang palipat-lipat ng place. Katulad nito, he seemed to like yung para mga semi-shade. Ayaw niya yung masyadong open, full sunlight. So, yun ang mas prefer niya based sa experience ko of planting this plant. Kaya tingnan mo siya, look at him. Ayan, ang taba-taba niya. That's one of that here. And then I have another one here sa kabila. And I'm gonna show you. Okay. So, ito yung isang aloe vera. Ang taba-taba niya actually. Maliit lang actually yung kanyang pot. But he really likes this place so much. Parang na siyang isang community. Can you see? Parang na siyang isang community. Ang dami nila dyan in a very small pot. And you would know na talagang yung aloe vera is talagang mataba-mataba siya. Kasi if you would notice yung ano niya, yung leaf, ito, para siyang busog na busog, para siyang punong-puno. Hindi siya naghahalo sa loob. So parang magbe-burst siya out of yung laman niya sa loob. And that's when you know that he's very happy at mataba siya at hindi siya malnourished. Yung parang puputok na siya. Oh, look at this. Yan. Yan. From my experience, ang gusto nitong mga aloe vera is a bit semi-shade. Ito nga shaded eh. Nasa shade siya. So yun ang like niya talaga. So there. So what this COVID has taught me, maybe I will now start to plant more yung mga vegetables. Yan. So these are the rest of mga flowers ko around. Ayan. Okay. So ito yung basil, and in the future I will show you how they will grow at that time. So yan, this is what pwede natin gawin ito. Naka-lockdown tayo if you have a balcony that we can plant, okay? So mag-update ako with this plants later on.